Today I wanted to start a new series on this channel called Deleted Designs, and I'll share with you different t-shirts that have been recently removed from merch by Amazon, because as a merch seller, for most of us, one of the biggest worries is losing our account, because you only get one account. If you get it terminated once, then you're not allowed to open a new one. The content policy is there to give you a bit of an understanding of what's allowed and what's not, but it is quite vague. It's not really that easy to understand sometimes what you're allowed to sell and whatnot. On top of that, when you get rejections, merch doesn't really give you much info as to why the design was rejected. They give you a general idea, but usually you don't really know for sure. So it is definitely a great practice if you're a merch by Amazon seller on a regular basis to just look through designs that have been removed, and that way you can sort of teach yourself what you should stay away from. Or if you spot designs that you're selling yourself or you're selling within that niche, then it's a good idea to double check that your listings are not infringing on any trademarks. And if you're not certain, or if you're unsure if you're allowed to sell it, then just take the designs off to be sure and to keep your accounts safe. So definitely let me know what you think of this video idea, and if you want me to post more of these on maybe like a weekly or a bi-weekly basis. I will be using POD/CS to get this info of recently removed shirts, and if you want to check out the tool yourself and look through top sellers or deleted designs, then there will be a link down below in the description. So jumping into POD/CS right here, on the sidebar on the left you get to deleted products right there, and this is what the feature looks like. So it is by default sorted for t-shirts, all marketplaces, sorted by the most recently deleted ones, and you can also change this, which I'm going to do in a second, so we get some different results. But yeah, these designs have been recently removed, all on the 7th of August, which is the day I'm recording this video. Now, we don't know why they're removed through this tool, but you can click on the details to look at the listing data and maybe double check whether there's any trademarks in the listing. I am seeing quite a lot of these awesome synths, legend synths, designs removed, which is a bit confusing. I double checked for trademarks and I can't see any active ones for clothing in the US. So I don't know whether they have like some different words in their listing that are trademarked, or maybe the designs are being reported for copyright. Maybe someone's like one-to-one copying someone else's design, and that's why they're being removed. So as you can see, it's not always 100% like clear, but if you have designs like that, just make sure your listings are clear of trademarks. If you're worried, just take them down, especially if they haven't sold. Then you don't really have much to lose there. Mind your own uterus. Those sort of feminist designs, I've seen them get removed quite a bit. Teaching on Tuesday. Now, this is one. Tuesday was like in February at the start of this year, so maybe this is just someone who realized this shirt's probably never going to sell again because the day that's celebrated in this t-shirt already ended, and maybe that person just thought, well, I need space on my merch account. Maybe they're in a lower tier, and that's why they removed it themselves. That could also be a reason why you see designs getting deleted, because someone manually just got rid of them from their account. And we've got one design right here. I could S a better president. That is sort of anti-Biden, which commonly gets removed all the time. So just stay away from anything to do with Biden, really. It does seem to be quite risky. More of these awesome synth designs, really confusing me why they're being removed so frequently. Back up Terry, put it in reverse. I've seen quite a few of those removed in the past as well. Star Stripes reproductive rights, I've seen quite a few of these deleted as well. And this is this second one, the second Ukraine design with this fingerprint saying it's in my DNA that I've seen. Now, Ukraine designs, because of what's going on over there, are quite risky on Amazon. If they're not related to the war directly, they should be fine, but maybe there's something in this phrase or something wrong with this general design, and that's why we've seen it removed a couple of times so far. Alley Cat, I've seen quite a few designs sell well that say Alley Cat, but I've also seen a few getting removed, so maybe that's one to be cautious of. Now I'm now going to change the sorting to BSR, just to see some lower BSR shirts that have been removed, because they often show sort of more infringement. So Girl Dad, I'm pretty sure it's trademarked. I've seen lots of these shirts selling well, but also as we can see right here, they're being removed. so watch out with that one. Then the typical Biden, taking the mick of Biden shirts with the Merry 4th of. Lots of those always being removed. They're not ordered by date anymore, so some of these have been removed a while ago, like during June, but still this should give you a good idea of what sort of best sellers you should stay away from. Reproductive rights, right there, another feminism sort of niche that seems to be getting removed. Birds are not real, that is related to a trademark. If you see these selling well, do not copy them. A baseball silhouette with the word Philadelphia, any sort of cities or states related with sports in America can be risky. They're sort of alluding to a sports team and inducing sales that way, so do not couple a sport with the city. It is a risky strategy on merch. Black Lives Matter getting removed. The Dadalorian, I've seen a few of these removed as well. That is something that alludes to Star Wars, Super Daddio, Mario design. So as you can see in the top sellers, there's lots of t-shirts that are ripping off bigger brands. We've got the Jurassic Park logo right here being ripped off. That is a no-go. Another girl dad design. This one's related to COVID, shots and boosters, so definitely one that isn't allowed on Amazon. Anything to do with COVID is banned from it, so you stay away from that. Top Gun, the logo's getting ripped off a lot. We've got Superman logo, so anything in these sort of styles, just watch out. Then there is some shirts here like teacher, teaching, nurse. Those, I've got no idea why they're removed. It might just be that a phrase in the listing is trademarked, or I don't know. It's hard to say without looking into it further. But as I said, if you have designs that are similar to any of these that you see in the deleted ones, then just double check them. Make sure there's no trademarks in your listing, or you're doing anything against the content policy. If you're not sure, just delete them to be safe. So there we go, that's some deleted designs that you should be aware of. And even if this just helps one person save their Merch by Amazon account, then it is mission complete for me. And I hope it helps some of you not get rejections and not get removals. Now, if you struggle with trademarks and copyrights and how to stay clear of them with your designs, then I've made the perfect video for you, which is over here. So click that if you want to know my full guide of how to avoid trademark infringement, stop getting rejections, and keep your account safe.